Welcome back to LJG Sports. So, Dylan Harper made his Summer League debut for the San Antonio Spurs, and he looked really, really good from the get-go. And I say that, and I'm not one to overhype or make a big deal about a Summer League performance, but what I saw from Dylan Harper today was nothing short of spectacular or special. And I'll get into why. So I actually wasn't able to watch this game. I ended up having to work. I was really excited because I thought that I knew Dylan Harper was supposed to make his debut, his Summer League debut today. But I was like, okay, I work, but if the game's like at 6, 7, I'll be able to watch it because I got off later, or I got off at that time. Sadly, that was not the case. They were one of the earlier games, and it was against the Mavericks with Cooper Flag, so I really was bummed out that I had to miss this game. But I did watch film on this game. I did watch Dylan Harper's highlights, and I was thoroughly impressed from Dylan Harper. Cooper Flag really had a good game, and I know he's been getting a lot of the headlines, obviously, for being the number 1 pick. He had like 30-something points. They ended up losing by like 10. But for me, what I saw from Dylan Harper, it's not only the fact that Dylan Harper, he only had 16 points. I think he had 6 assists in 19 minutes. The stats aren't going to jump out at you, but again, I'm not one to really make a big deal about an individual's Summer League stats or whatnot. For me, it was jumping right into it after the minor groin injury. Dylan Harper looked comfortable from the get-go. He, from the jump, looked really comfortable in the pick and roll, and I know it's against Summer League, and I know this, but to me, it just looked like he will be competing with Cooper Flag for Rookie of the Year. And I do think if Dylan Harper does start for the San Antonio Spurs, there's a really good chance he will get Rookie of the Year. I think it's really a toss-up who the San Antonio Spurs start, either Stephon Castle or Dylan Harper. It will be interesting to see how that shakes up in the whole Spurs roster. But for me, it was really encouraging to see Dylan Harper. And again, the stats aren't going to blow you away. I know it's Summer League, but I saw a very comfortable guard who handles the ball well, who navigates the pick and roll well, who had some really good passes. Not even like great passes, but his vision to where he could see Riley Minks at the wing on the other side of the court. Or whether it's on the fast break where he fed it to the big man. It's like he really showed the intangibles. He really showed why he's such a blue chip prospect. And why, as a San Antonio Spurs fan, I am very happy that we got him. Yes, obviously the dream was Cooper Flag. We ended up getting the number 2 pick. And ever since that day, I had done much more research on Dylan Harper. And I just fell in love with him as a player. I think he'll be really good. And even before the Spurs got the 2nd overall pick, I was saying that Dylan Harper could end up being overall a better player than Cooper Flag in the future. I said that about John Morant back in 2019 when Zion Williamson was the consensus number 1. So far, that's somewhat aged well, I guess you could say. We can get into that into another video if y'all would like. But for me, it was really encouraging to see Dylan Harper play so comfortably and look so effortlessly. I see a lot of James Harden in him. I see a lot of Cade Cunningham. I see a lot of Jalen Brunson. And if he can be a mix of those three at 6'6", with pretty good defense. I didn't expect his defense to be that good. And again, it's only Summer League, but his defense looked way better than it did at Rutgers and what people thought about his defense. He had that one chase down block, which was really impressive. And him and Carter Bryant, really, it made them look like a duo of just like defensive guys. It looked like Nickeil Walker-Alexander and Jaden McDaniels last year against the Nuggets. Just 2 defensive guys getting after it, looking like lockdown guys. When that's not really Dylan Harper's strength. He's a fine defender because I think of his size and his wingspan, but it was really fun to watch. Other things I want to note and I want to talk about, Carter Bryant, who guarded Cooper Flag. Yes, Cooper Flag had 30 points, but there were some plays where Carter Bryant, he's just relentless. He can guard, it looks like 1 through 5, 2 through 4 really well. And I thought, did a really good job making Cooper Flag uncomfortable, causing turnovers, especially at the beginning. I felt like Cooper Flag had a lot of his points at the end of the game when it really didn't matter. But Carter Bryant, with that 3-and-D potential, looks really fun, really exciting. I don't know if he'll get a lot of playing time next year for the Spurs, but he looked really promising, has a lot of potential. And even other guys, as a San Antonio Spurs fan, Riley Minks, I think he might be able to get a roster spot on this team. Harrison Ingram even, who I saw just drive up against the center at 6'6" and post him up and score. He's a really intriguing player who can defend. Again, 6'6" wing, but plays like more of a 4. And then, of course, David Jones-Garcia, who has been this Summer League Spurs' best player up to this point. I think he will get a roster spot. I think the Spurs have 2 more roster spots available. I think David Jones-Garcia will get one, and then possibly either Minix or Harrison Ingram will get that last spot. But it was a really fun game to watch. Again, I didn't watch it live. I did watch highlights and film. But it was really fun to watch Dylan Harper in his first Summer League game. I can't wait to see the next one if he does play. Or even if he doesn't, I can't wait to see his rookie season. Because again, if he gets the right playing time, either as the Spurs starting 2 or the backup 1, more than likely the 6th man, I think he has a real chance of becoming Rookie of the Year, because I do think his game will translate pretty well and pretty quickly. And as a Spurs fan as a whole, I think we have a really bright future, and I think that future is now. I do think we will be in the playoffs next year. If all of our guys stay healthy, we'll get a year 3 Wembanyama, year 2 Stephon Castle, a first year of De'Aaron Fox-Wemby duo that we didn't really get to see last year. Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, Keldon Johnson, and still all those guys. New additions, Kelly Olynyk, Luke Cornett. It will be a fun Spurs team to watch next year. Let me know what you thought about Dylan Harper's debut. Do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think I'm justified in my reaction to his Summer League debut? Let me know what you disagree with, agree with. Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys.